My boyfriend took it upon himself to become my personal annoying alarm that I never asked for and constantly wakes me up on weekends. When I asked him to stop, he said I was overreacting. Is this a wake-up call for me to leave the relationship? I am a 32-year-old woman who likes to sleep in on weekends if I don't have any plans. I typically sleep until around 9:30, and rarely until 10. It is very uncommon for me to sleep any later than that. During weekdays, I wake up at 7 in the morning for work. My boyfriend, who is 34, moved in with me in January, and we have been together for almost 2 years. He can never sleep in and wakes up at 7 every day. In the beginning of our relationship, this difference was a minor issue but more in a playful way, like one of us is a morning person and one of us is not. To be clear, if he suggests grabbing breakfast at 9, I will agree and get up at 8 to go. The same applies to any other plans. I only sleep in when there are no plans, which happens maybe 2 to 3 times a month. The problem is that, on those days, he wakes me up at whatever time he thinks I should get up. For example, 1. He says we need to get going because we have to meet our friends at 11. I check the clock and it is 8:50. Our friends live 15 minutes away. 2. He asks me to get up and help him unload groceries at 9 in the morning. I bought groceries 2 days ago. He went to the store and bought 12 items and wants me to help put them away. 3. He tells me it is time to get moving and suggests taking the dogs to the dog park at 9:15. Why can he not wait until I am up? I explicitly state my intentions the night before. If I don't have anything going on the next morning, I say I am going to sleep in. If there are plans, I state the time I will set my alarm for, like getting up at 8:30 to do certain things. Even then, without fail, he wakes me up 15 to 30 minutes before my alarm is set. I get irritated every time and ask him why he cannot trust me to determine when I should wake up. I have asked if I am running late and causing him stress, and he always says no. When I question why he cannot let me sleep in, he just provides the reason for waking me up that particular day. It is starting to feel intentional and somewhat manipulative. This issue came to a head on Sunday. I spent most of Saturday cleaning the house and preparing food for a Mother's Day lunch we were having for both of our moms. Before bed, I mentioned that everything was ready, we just needed to pop the food in the oven half an hour before they arrived, and I was excited to sleep in until 10. He agreed. However, on Sunday morning, he woke me by gently flicking my nose and saying it was time to get going because we had people coming. I looked at the clock and it was 9. I became extremely upset, started crying, and went to the bathroom. An hour later, when I came downstairs, he said my reaction was childish and that I couldn't act like that just because I missed an hour of sleep. I asked him why he couldn't let me have that extra hour, as it wouldn't take me 3 hours to shower and put food in the oven. I told him never to flick my nose to wake me up again, as it was incredibly rude. He commented that I was grumpy because I didn't get enough sleep, and I told him I needed him to think about why he keeps doing this and talk to me when he is ready. We had a fine Mother's Day, but he has avoided really speaking to me since. Last night, I sat him down and asked if he had thought about what I said. He told me he thinks I overreacted and that he is trying to be helpful when he wakes me up. I asked why he would think it was helpful after I had asked him to stop. He just shrugged, and I became irritated and didn't want to push it further. I feel like I am going insane. Am I really overreacting? Or is this a wake-up call for me to leave the relationship?